Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your December 2022 astrology forecast for Sun, Moon or Rising Scorpio. Now Mars, your ruler, is retrograde, and this can bring up a lot of frustration and tension and like you're not moving forward. We also have a Mercury retrograde in December, towards the end of December, so be aware of that. Mars will be staying retrograde throughout the month of December. It only goes direct on the 12th of January of 2023. So this energy can feel heavy. You can feel like you're lacking motivation, you're lacking energy. It can be feeling very intense, and conflict can arise when it comes to others. Now, Mars is retrograde for you in your 8th house. This brings up our intimate relationships and those closest to us, trust issues, all of those things, intimate bonding. Mars retrograde can bring up a lot of frustration with those you feel closest to, those you feel you can trust. Also, it can bring secrets to light. Harsh words can be said by those closest to you, especially people you partner up with. It doesn't only have to be, love. It's those you feel closest to at the 8th house, those you feel you can trust, those you feel you can be vulnerable with. The 8th house here is also asking you to look into your psychology and what you need to let go of so you can open up deeper to your vulnerabilities. People from the past might come back into your life, especially people you've been intimate with. And during this time, with that energy too, it's asking you to reevaluate your finances and how you handle your financial matters and which ways you can change and shift things and how you can take action, what you don't need to take action on. So remember that time, especially with the 8th house, it can bring up all power struggles and power dynamics and where you need to set up boundaries, especially with relationships. So be aware of that. Mercury, like I said, will go retrograde towards the latter part of the month. On the 7th, 8th, we have a full moon happening in the 8th house. This will feel intense. You will be healing, releasing anything that is holding you back, Scorpio. Any psychological issues. This is very deep. Fears, pain, past trauma, you are healing and transforming it. Things that make you feel stuck financially, you'll be also confronting that and having to heal and face those challenges. This is about really purging and letting go, healing, transformation. You might need to look at things and research things to see the ways you can actually move through challenges, whether it's financial, whether it's emotional. It can bring secrets to light. Any secrets that others are hiding from you, or if you yourself are keeping secrets, or whether you are keeping things hidden within yourself, whether it's a fear or anxiety that you had that you've been suppressing, now will be released. On the 10th, we have Venus moving into this 3rd house. This is great for communication with others, where your words are sweeter, where you can connect more to people. You'll also be more interactive and want to socialize more. It's a great time to do those things. Venus looks for the pleasure and fun within life, luxury, love, and beauty. So if you're single, this will be a great time to connect to friends and maybe meet someone. And if you're in an existing relationship, it's where you socialize more with the loved one. It's a great time for, really using your words to heal any conflict, basically, too. And having beautiful communication, that's the energy of it. It also allows beautiful energy within your mind where you're feeling a bit more optimistic. On the 20th, Jupiter moves into the 6th house, and this is about expansion and growth when it comes to your work life, your day-to-day routine, and how you take care of yourself. Are you eating well, sleeping well? What can you do to improve those things? Jupiter gives you the opportunities to do those things. And the more you do that, the better it will be when it comes to your day-to-day grind and your day-to-day routine, because the more things you can take care of and be more organized with. And it's good for also work situations if you want to grow anything when it comes to your work. And that will stay there until May of 2023. Now on the 22nd, the sun will move into your 3rd house. And then on the 23rd, new moon in the 3rd house. And Mercury goes retrograde 29th in the 3rd house. So the sun brings into awareness your connections with others. This is great for negotiating. This is great for marketing, networking, communication, talking to other people. Really good for that energy with the sun there. New moon also brings in new connections into your life. Okay? And brings a spark of new communication with existing relationships. And it's also asking you to look at your environment and what needs improving when it comes to your environment and what needs to change. Now, the Mercury retrograde on the 29th, which will last until the 18th, 19th of January, 2023. This is asking you to watch your communication. This big gossip can come out. Anything you might have said that you shouldn't have said, something someone else has said, you might get wind of it now. Mercury loves to reveal the things that people have said. Anything that someone said will be revealed. This Mercury retrograde can bring a lot of miscommunication, misunderstanding. When it comes to your mind, all of a sudden you feel mentally overwhelmed by what you were thinking. So take some time out. Remember, Mercury retrograde is a time to rest and rejuvenate. People that you were communicating with in the past can now come back and communicate with you. This is where you'll be thinking a lot about conflicts and situations you've had within your mind, especially. Mercury will be very overly stimulated there. Make sure when you are taking any trips that you check the time. You make sure you give yourself enough time to get there. When it comes to your vehicle, check your oil, your water. When you're driving, be more aware on the road, especially because Mercury is retrograde in the third house that rules trips. So it can sometimes cause like delays or minor accidents and kind of things like that. So just be more aware when Mercury is retrograde. Remember, we all feel a bit disorientated. We're already feeling the energies of the Mars retrograde. With that Mercury retrograde, we're a bit more disorientated. We're already lacking the energy. We're not more focused as we can. And also you'll find it very difficult to focus with that Mercury retrograde there, because the third house is where we focus, where we learn, where we communicate, where we articulate. It's our sense of intellect and communication with others. It can bring up a lot of misunderstandings, miscommunication, and make it very difficult for you to focus on what someone is saying or doing around you. So take some time out, rest and rejuvenate. It is December. Give yourself that. And just, if you come across any conflict, be aware of it. Don't go at it. You know what I mean? Step aside. Also, communication of conflict when it comes to online, all of those kinds of things. Texts, emails, social media. Be aware of that. Take a break, take some time out, rejuvenate. That's what Mercury retrograde is about. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe. My website will be linked down below if you'd like to book a reading, as well as you can book a reading for 2023, the year, and as well as a link for appreciation of these videos. Thank you.